Well, here we are. This will be part 10, I think. It's working. That's working again. So, I think this is going to go into storage. You know what this means? These two are going to storage. So that creates some room. I think this is fairly bulletproof to go into storage. This is probably going to go. This is going into storage. Obviously, I'll just do a reset on it if I'm going to put it in anywhere. Shut that up. So you know, here we go again. I think if this don't beat 40 quid, it can get fucked. 1,500 quid's enough. I just want to, because I've got to move some of these by Wednesday. These are getting moved. There's some different ones in here. That'll go into storage. I was going to turn it on, but there's no point. There's no point me turning it all on, filling it up, and start filming it. I've got. This is exactly the same. This is exactly the same Austin Powers I owned about a year ago. It's the same unit. I've just got it back again. I bought it back. I've got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, potentially 12 machines to pick up on Wednesday. And potentially another 5 or 6 on Thursday. But the thing is, with machines, it's like when stuff like this, you're trying to organise it. People let you down, they fuck you about. I've bought a machine for £120. Now, they've told me this fully works, takes and pays notes. To be honest with you, I'm expecting to get mugged when I get there. I don't believe this is going to be real. It's not even a good machine, but for 120 quid, I'm having it. So someone's commented in one of the videos, they actually have seen this pair of Jackpot. They've seen it twice. So it might just be that it is an all or nothing. Your money lasts ages, but it's offset with the big wins down very often. You're just playing it really hoping that you're just going to hit that 500 probably, with a small chance of hitting 25, 30, 40 quid. Very small chance. But really, you're playing it just like by a scratch card, really, with you win 500 quid. You're not expecting it, but it will happen eventually. But it's still not a very entertaining way of having a machine set up, though, is it? That's the problem. To open this door. Today they are Royal Dutch half Coronas. About tenner for 5. Never had before. I say once these videos are over, I'm not going to be near much, but I'm only bored buying them because it's just boring standing watching this. That's the problem with these kind of machines. You don't need to do anything. Go try and blitz through this. Try and do like the 250 tonight and another 250 tomorrow night, and then that'll be emptied and that's it, be dumped. Problem is, I've got to be hard dumping this. I've got a dump key. The dump key is different. Someone's changed it. So I'm going to just pull the hopper out, tip upside down, I think. Same applies for the bloody magic bar. The refill's been disconnected because the baby arcade it used to be in disconnected it. I don't know why. It's only a magic bar. What a big win. Big wiener. So yeah, so I've got to replug that, I suppose. The fight night, I ain't putting that in storage because anything that can go wrong is not going to go in storage. So the multicolour bus is going to stay in there because as you can see it. Look at the state of this screen. Look. Ignore the flickering. That's just the hertz or whatever. But it's the switchback or whatever you want to call it. It's bad. So I'm going to have to try and get someone to fix that proper because I'd like to use that. That'd be a good machine to have. See, Great Escape seems fairly reliable. It's not really gone wrong. I know I had that thing a few days ago, well, a week or two ago, where it was glitching, but I think it's because the plug was just loose in the back. So that might be another one that can go straight in there. I'll just try and make as much room as I can here. Than any machines, because I think I'm looking at getting some 777s, 2 or 3 of them, and they'll probably go in the house. I'm not putting them out here. And then a couple of other 500s maybe. I'll try and get some other date as well. It's just getting stuff sorted at the moment. It's early days, but just got to get the stuff sorted. Yeah, like I say, I don't really smoke cigars that much. It's if it's like Vegas, I probably will. But aside from that, it could be weeks or a month until I have one. But lately, it's just because of this. I've just been buying them every few days just to have one on these. Like I've got a pack of 5 there. Probably last me 2 weeks. Yeah, basically sorted the storage container today, and I've had to hire. Well, I've got a van hired, basically a tail lift hired for a couple of days. So I've got to be ragging around, picking everything up while I can. I can extend it, I suppose. It doesn't really matter. Extend it by a day. I just sort of thought within 2 days I should be able to get most of it or all of it. Some guy's got a 250 low tech on fancy. But he's been a bit, I don't really know if I sell it. I've knocked him down a little bit because I don't really want to buy it and find out that you can't do much with it, if you know what I mean. Like it won't update new notes or something, and we can't even, wait. Oh, hang on, hold on. You know, it's alright if you buy these things and then it all updates easy and you can get different versions for it and change the stake. But it's when you buy it, you find out it's on fucking 25p or something, 250 or 50p 500, and you're like, this is going to be no good. It's just going to be it's going to sit here and do nothing for too long. You know, it's not going to be interesting enough. A bit like that clubber I used to have, weren't it? If you didn't have it on £2, it was pointless. You just couldn't have it on 50p. It was so rubbish. And it went to 20p as well, which I found absolutely mad. What else are going there? The quiz machine probably won't go because I haven't fixed it properly. And I don't like being in the cold. It doesn't like being left alone. Like if you don't turn that on, the PC will go. This, I'm fairly confident I've had this on that much, it should be alright. And there is power there anyway, so if I do need to get to power, I can. I'll probably go down there once every couple of weeks and just turn them all on. I don't know how I'm going to do it, to be honest with you. What I don't want is them left in there for a year, and then a year later you try to sell off a load of classics that don't work. Most of these have been fly-wired, I think they all have. This needs a battery in. That's the only thing I might pull the board out of this. Because that's what I was saying to my dad. I said I'm tempted to take the boards out of everything before I put them into storage. So there's no boards in storage, like main boards. The downside of that is then you can't. Well, you're only a slave unit, I suppose. MPU4s, no, you don't. Yeah, you could take all the MPU4s. That's probably what I'll do. I'll take all the MPU4 boards out of anything that's going to go in there. Probably be safer, wouldn't it? That probably makes sense. Eight months later, I'll probably say it's a waste of time and they'll all be on fucking eBay. But, gotta try and do something, ain't you? And I like machines, so as pretty obvious. 2,800 videos nearly now, I think it is. Don't know how many it's showing, but that's what it is on my account. When I upload a video, I think it's like 5 away from 2,800. I would love to go to Vegas once more though before I start anything else up, but I don't think that's going to happen. It might. It's if everyone else wants to go and that, we might be able to do it, but it's not looking likely. They can't get time off work and stuff. I might go with my dad. Dad fancies it. We've got family over there, you see. He ain't seen them for years. So that's one idea. Might go with my dad. I'd like to go with my dad. Do like my dad. He's a funny guy. And he ain't getting any younger. Neither am I, so...
Yes, lady. Very good, lady.
There's also, I've been watching some of the, what's new coming to Vegas, sort of this year or this year. And obviously there's the football stadium. I think it's is it a football stadium? I'm getting mixed up now what it is actually. No, it's baseball. I think it's baseball stadium they're getting. I think the Raiders. No, is it Raiders? Is it Raiders as baseball? I forgot. They're basically moving there. We saw the stadium being started, but yeah, it's going to be finished at some point later this year. That new casino's being built. That's nearly finished. That won't be finished till next year, I don't think. That's massive, that place. That's going to be ridiculous. That is absolutely mental. That is going to change the strip. That, mark my words, listen to me. Mark my words. That casino will change the strip. It will. It will literally change that strip. The strip will literally start moving a lot quicker pace down towards Fremont Street, because that is, like I say, when me and Scotty was down there, me and Scotty went down and walked around the SLS, which is now a Sahara again. I think it was a Sahara when we went there already. It had been renamed already, and you can just see all the paths are all new. All these bollards, safety bollards, have just been rows of them have been put up. It's because they fucking know that it's going to get busy down there when that place opens. That's going to be a game changer, 100%. And the thing is, I don't know who owns it, but I don't think it's the people that own Caesars, and I don't think it's MGM. So the only way they're going to compete is they're just going to say to people, show us what offers you get and we'll beat it. That's probably what they'll just do to like people who are high roller and that. Even someone like me. I mean, my current offer is like $500 free play, or something, $400 free play, $300 worth of food, or resort credit it's called, so I could spend it in any shop on the premises, you know, that they own or whatever. Basically, the first $300 I charge for my room is on them, and obviously a free room. All they got to do is say, well, we'll give you $500 worth of free play instead of $400, and we'll give you $350 and a free room. You know, if you don't like us, don't come back, because they're gonna be like, well, we know it's in a gamble. And obviously high rollers, if they go, oh yeah, well, MGM's offered me, you know, 10k free, or two, well, not 10k, you know, $1,500 free play, they'll go, we'll give you $1,750. They're not bothered, are they? They've got to get the people in. Once they start nicking the customers, they know that that end of the strip will get busy. The Sahara will start getting busy. Yeah, definitely. It will definitely change the strip, that place. Like to see it. Let me finish a cigar. The cigar didn't last long. Well, it's a half Corona, I suppose, so yeah, it lasted about a quarter of an hour. Leave the garage door open. Smoked out a little bit in here. Yeah, so tomorrow they'll be emptying some more of these out. Yeah, probably Kung Fu. I'll take the board out of that, fuck it. Fight Night, that doesn't like being turned off. It forgets your credits, and it shouldn't, because Great Escape don't. It doesn't forget your bank, it doesn't forget your credits. Fight Night forgets everything. If you just turn it off and straight back on, it's forgot it already. There's definitely something wrong there. It's either a setting or it's wrong, the board needs to go back. Sorry, Dave. But it's done that since you sent me it, so I'm sure it'll be a simple fix. Something's been missed to be set up properly. It's got to be. Yeah, so I think my dad had a old school friend who we've known for all his life, who fixed TVs. That's all he's done in his life. But he will not touch a TV now he's retired. He's like, he doesn't even care. His dad's even said, you know, just have a look. No, I won't do it, he said, because if I do that TV, before you know it, I'm doing TVs again, and I'm done. I never want to touch a TV again in my life. You know, that's all he'd done all his life was repair TVs. And those from the old ones, and I don't know how long ago he stopped. He stopped a couple of 3 years ago, but that monitor in that machine, I bet he'd know it, and he could probably fix it. But sadly, he won't do it. He won't dare look at it. So yeah, I need someone who can sort monitors before that properly goes. That's the only thing that worries me. That will blow one day, because that's what the other one did. You're just playing it, and all of a sudden it just fucking explodes. Basically, it just goes, and all this fucking shit, just stink, just comes out of it, and it just burns out there and then, and that's the end of the monitor. Because that would be a great machine to have in an arcade. But it does pays out the money, so it does seem to pay out all coins now. I'm going to have to play again at some point. If it's fucking stuck on tokens again, I just can't even bother with it. I might just sell it. I don't know. Fruit machine prices at the moment, they've just gone silly. It just doesn't make sense on some people what they ask for some things. I mean, we all like to, you know, try and get as much as we can for something, but some people, I think, just because they've got an old machine, they instantly think it's worth loads, you know. That's like Kung Fu. Kung Fu, I always used to think that was worth next to nothing. But it's getting to the stage now where you think, that's worth $250. And you think, what? And then you think things like, well, how much is Monte Carlo or bust worth? Because I used to say to my dad, oh, it's like a £150, £200 machine, that. But then I've got people saying to me now, nah, it's like 400 quid, that. Fully working, 400 or 500 quid, you know. And you're like, what? So it's just getting worse. It's just getting silly. It's like as soon as we've hit a new decade, these have just shot up. Like from 2019, and then the day clicked over to 2020, and they're like, oh, we're in another decade now. So now these are worth silly money. But I don't know where it's going to end. I think people just stop paying money for them. But also, we know if a machine don't work or something, it's not worth a lot. If it's fully working, pay new coins, all that stuff, you know, it's fairly solid inside, yeah, it's worth money. The board's nice and clean, no battery damage, yeah, worth money. But if it's tatty as fuck, you don't even know if it works. It's like, yeah, there's an arcade offering me some machines, but he's like, don't know if they work. I haven't got time to check them. I'm like, you're in an arcade. This basically tells me that they're either not complete or they don't work. That's what worries me. So don't expect working prices for them. When I say to you, you know, 60 quid for that 70 pounder, don't be insulted, because you're the one who didn't want to test them. Now, if you tested them and said, work on the button, mate, pays coins, board's all clean, happy days, I'll probably go, yeah, I'll give you 100 for it or something, if it's one I really wanted. But don't blame me if I offer you 50 quid a unit on stuff that you won't bother testing. Because what if I get home and go, yeah, board is shot, don't even get an error code, it is absolutely shot, I've got a useless unit, I'm not going to repair it, I'm not spending money on an old 70, am I? It's just going to be, if it works, I'll have it. If it's a bit of a good game, or I know a game that people will like, I'll have it. Dread to think how many people will be queuing up at the door for the first day on for that Alien and Pac-Man. I'll probably have to have a ticket machine. 1 jackpot per person. Free cup of tea per the person it's not boarding on. I don't know. It's still early stages. It probably won't happen. Saw a friend last night, I ain't seen for ages. Carlo, his name is, funny guy, likes to gamble. Chatting to him for a bit, had a bit of a sesh with him, some slots. The thing is, I've been home quite early, and then I saw him, and it's like, yeah, great, now I'm getting home at 1 in the morning. I didn't really lose too much. Why didn't you video? Yeah, why didn't I really? I did video, but only short clips of jackpots here and there or whatever, but overall weren't really winning. I'll say I got a video where I had Vampire's Desire jackpot, next press jackpot. Not even put the video up. Got the clip of it. Even got the it's even got the staff on video as a witness saying, yeah, I just watched him get it. But whatever, we've all seen that kind of stuff on our channel and other people's channels. I prefer the Vegas series and, you know, a meat video or something like that, or sesh down Stratford. I've still got the pot videos to put up from when we hit a massive pot down there. Not done that either. I don't really go on the computer much, that's why. I just sort of upload from my phone and that's about it. I've never been one to sort of do all the editing and spend hours putting... I'd love to do it all. If I had all the gear and the time, I'd do these videos where, you know, I had little cutaways and silly little things pop up and stuff like that. I'd do it like Stop and Step can. He's got the time, but I just haven't. But I would love to do it. I always say every time I go to Vegas, when I get back, I'll get proper do this video. But I still managed to make it like how with all. You got to remember, all my Vegas compilation videos, Windows Movie Maker. That's all I used for them. I don't think I did too bad just for using that. I think they come out all right. Some of them quite funny. It gets the point across. We have a crack. Yeah, we have a crack when we go there. It is good fun going there. It's just not fun when you're doing brains. That's when it's not fun. If you can all sort of, you know, have a bit of a session, you all get a good game, that's when it's good. But it's when a couple of you can't win nothing. It's when it's horrible and you're all, you know, you're sitting in absolute carnage. It's not nice. Like, not last trip, the trip before, that's what we had in Tahoe. That night they stopped us filming. We lost loads in that casino between the 3 or 4 of us. I think Martin lost $700-800 in it. I think I walked out fucking 800 down, and I wasn't even playing at first. Then you soon just start losing, and that's it. It's just like an avalanche. And I think I got a win. I got some decent win to end up only just 800 down. I think Martin did as well. I think he turned like $50 into 700 off some slots and a fucking roulette or something. And he's like, you know, yeah. But then we went to another casino where we hit, and you know, Scotty did absolute carnage in that casino, while me and Martin were winning. You know, it's just not. Then we end up down again. You know, and it's like, what the fuck? And then by the time you know, at one point you trip your 1,000 up again, and then when you're coming home, you're like, what the fuck? How have I come home with hardly any money? That is the problem with Vegas. Well, doing them Vegas trips, you've got to be so careful. Especially when you go into multiple casinos like we do. We go around so many. I mean, the last trip, I bet we went around 50 casinos that last trip. But a lot of them, we just went in, had a look around, you know, and it's like, yeah, have something to eat. Been here. You know, you can say you've been there. If you watch like Brian Christopher and all that lot, they go to a casino, San Manuel or something like that. That is a mental casino, that is. Just outside LA. That is a mad place to go. It's just wall-to-wall slots. I know Vegas is like wall-to-wall slots in a way, but they're spread out, big wide walkways, plenty of room. This place, they just crammed in. Over 4,000 slot machines they've got. I asked when we was there, I asked the slot attendant, so how many machines you got? She went just over 4,000. And they're extending the place and building a hotel on it. And building a secondary car park. A whole second car park for it. That's how busy it is. Great place to go. I wish we'd found out a bit earlier. We probably would have spent a little bit longer there. But we only found it the night before the flight home. And it was that good, we went back the following day. On the day we were flying home, we went back to that casino for a few more hours. Yeah. And we found a retail outlet near there. Oh, if you go to this, I think it's Ontario Retail Outlet or something. Ontario, I can't know what it's called. It's not Ontario in Canada, whatever it's called. I might be getting the name wrong, but it's huge, absolutely huge. Just full of, you know, these retail shops. These outlet shops, sorry, I call them not retail, outlet shops. You get them in Florida and that, but these were just massive, absolutely huge. We used to go to one in Prim. There's a few shops in here, but a lot of them are closed. It's not, obviously I don't think it's very busy, that Prim one. We used to think that was alright. Then we found this other one and we were like, fuck, why don't we save our money? Why did we go to Prim? We should have come here. So next time we go back, if we won't be going to the outlet in Prim. It'll just be to this one if we fancy some clothes or whatever, or getting the missus and getting the wife and, you know, some gifts. We'll be going there. This has played bad. We've done nearly 250 in half an hour. Normally this was making about 150 last about half an hour. Wasn't it? If you look at most of the clips, I'm losing about 125 quid every like half an hour. This is just ripped 250 off, nearly 250 off us in, well, if it carries on, it's going to do it in 30 minutes, isn't it? It's got another minute to go to get through 14 spins. It can do it. You need to basically hit no win zone. We know we're going to hit pounds and shit, don't we? Here we go. I've done well to talk through this, haven't I? I've got loads in the tank, mate. I've got loads in the tank. I could talk for ages. Especially about gambling. The thing is, I listen to my video back and I'm like, fuck, I can hardly hear what I'm saying. But like I said, I can't talk much louder. Because if I talk real loud, it's just the next door neighbour's going to think, that fucking dickhead in his garage again. Nah, my next door neighbour's alright, he's sound. He loves raving and everything. He's a good lad, he is, next door. He ain't lived there long, he's only lived there for about a year or two. But yeah, he's always been decent with us. And his missus. Can't fault him. I'll say where I used to live, next door neighbour, we thought she was a lovely person. Lent her how big's your rock. She fucking sold it while I was on holiday. While I was away on holiday, she sold it. So, could be worse. You could have a worse neighbour. Well, there you go. It took just over half an hour, and that's ripped it. There you go. So part 11's coming.